Sister Wives star Kody Brown's family drama just exploded into something no one saw coming. After months of silence, Leon has broken their social media blackout, and what they revealed about Kody at Garrison's funeral is so shocking, it could change the entire Sister Wives storyline forever. A child accusing their father of lying, a funeral confrontation the cameras never showed, and a heartbreaking family secret finally exposed. But the biggest question now. Right finger, what happens when the Brown kids decide they've had enough, and Kody loses the last pieces of his family on national TV? Stay with this video, because the emotional climax of this fallout is still coming. Kody Brown's child Leon slams joke of a father, says Sister Wives star ignored them at Garrison's funeral. Kody Brown's child, Leon, whom he shares with ex-wife Meri Brown, is calling out the 56-year-old Sister Wives star. On Tuesday, November 25, Leon, 30, took to their Instagram story to shed light on the status of their relationship, or lack thereof, with the reality TV personality. Taking a break from my social media hiatus to say one thing, Leon began the post. There's a ridiculous video of my father circulating where he says he reaches out to his children. Let me be so f***ing clear. I have not heard from that man since my brother killed himself, Leon wrote, referring to their brother Garrison's tragic death in March 2024. Kody blatantly blew me off at Garrison's funeral, Leon continued. He is a liar. He is a joke of a father. That's all. Leon's comments come after the Sunday, November 23 episode of Sister Wives, in which the father of 18 discussed where he stands with his kids, even pondering working with a therapist to get to a better place. I got to work on me, because I'm angry about what a lot of the kids have said, done, and believed. Kody, who is no longer involved with his first three wives, Meri, Janelle and Christine Brown, remarked in his confessional. But I've also got to have the tools to be able to engage in a relationship, putting my feelings aside and inviting them to step into a space where we can communicate safely and lovingly. I've reached out to every one of my children, and multiple times, he further claimed. And if they don't have a relationship with me, it's because they're not reciprocating. Now I will uncover. Robyn Brown blasts ex-Sister Wives as phony, horrible role models. On the latest episode of Sister Wives, the sole remaining spouse of Kody Brown took aim at Janelle Brown and Meri Brown, her former partners in polygamy and people she doesn't believe are very often their true and authentic selves. I don't really endorse fakeness, Robyn said on air. And okay, let's pretend like everything's okay, when it's not. Kody went on to back up his soulmate, stating for the cameras, Robyn hates girl games. She reads nuance way different than me. These two confessions came after an awkward exchange with Janelle and Meri regarding the sale of their joint Coyote Pass property, which was eventually completed this past April, but which took a very long time to finalize. On the aforementioned episode, all three of these parties arrive at the site to meet with the realtor, only for everyone to stay far away from each other amid the negotiation process and contract signing. They didn't even say hi, and they didn't even say bye, Meri said. It was like, okay, I am invisible to you. Janelle had similar feelings about the meeting, saying to viewers, I think Robyn felt like she was going to be persecuted or attacked or something. And I'm like, no, we could be adults here. But whatever. Elsewhere on this same installment, Robyn laid into her former sister wives for their supposed influences. on Kody's children. I think there's some hurt feelings and misunderstandings and some influencing that's been happening, Robyn said in a conversation with Kody. Some pretty intense influencing. For the record, Kody is barely on speaking terms with many of his kids. Also for the record, Kody has taken responsibility for these severed relationships. But Robyn told a different story on air. I don't think parents actually completely realize how much little things they say actually influence the way their children think about the other parent, Robyn continued in a confessional. And in plural marriage, dad's not around the same amount as mom. As of late, Kody hasn't been around at all, with Janelle revealing in the November 9th episode of Sister that their oldest daughter Madison Brush hasn't spoken to him in years. He doesn't have any respect for boundaries, Maddie explained on a 2024 episode of her The Authentic Society podcast of her decision to go no contact with her father. And you have to play by his rules, and I just don't care to do that. So there we have it, from the lips of Kody's daughter herself. I'm just exhausted and so tired of being blamed for how his kids feel about him. It's his responsibility and not mine, Christine said on the November 23rd installment. Agreed Janelle, in a separate confessional. Look, I wish I had a lot of influence on my adult children. Boy, things would be really different. At another point, Robyn suggested that the situation has been very, very confusing and challenging for his kids to understand, but even Kody then admitted, I had a lot of mean things to say about their mothers as part of the problem. Now I will discuss about Robyn Brown was tricked into marrying Kody. Sister wives. Star McKelty explains how family hid their issues. Robyn Brown didn't know the whole truth when she married Kody. We reported on McKelty's recent livestream in which she discussed her extended family, including both close and strained relationships. One of the most complex part of the sister wives story has been Robyn joining the family. According to McKelty, Kody wanted everyone to put on a friendly and conflict-free facade for his new wife. But that obviously couldn't last forever. Did Robyn Brown buy into a lie before marrying Kody? According to McKelty's YouTube livestream, Robyn Brown took years before becoming closed off around the rest of the extended family. Why? Because, when she married Kody in 2010, she saw a happy family facade that hid their real problems. Robyn didn't always used to be this shy, McKelty recalled. Robyn's shyness, that she's been the last several years wasn't always Robyn. Remember, she would know, she lived with Robyn ahead of the marriage. I think a lot of the shyness has been developed because she's been hardened by opinions, McKelty reflected. And hardened by reality where her family that she thought she was marrying into isn't what she thought it was. Apparently, Kody instructed his 3 wives at the time, all now his exes, and their many children to conceal the family's various problems from his new bride-to-be. I think when she first joined the family, we were told to present this beautiful front, McKelty recalled. Kind of like when we first started the show. According to her, Kody instructed the family that we needed to put our best foot forward, and we needed to not have fights and show the world the beautifulness that is polygamy. McKelty continued, it was the same thing when Robyn joined the family. She detailed, we were told to show the beauty, show the privilege, show the awesomeness of our family so she would want to be part of it. Eventually, of course, Robyn Brown discovered that Kody was not living a polygamist's dream. There were real problems, those of any family, and, of course, those of any family that has a personality like Kody's in the mix. I do think Robyn was shocked at how bad Dad's relationships were with all of the wives, Mykelti admitted. When she joined, it took a while for the rose-colored glasses to come off, she reflected, and everybody to show their true selves and real relationships. Mykelti noted. A couple years in, that's when she really started to notice there aren't little problems. These are some big issues. She continued. So, no, I don't think she was aware about the issues, but I think she became aware of the issues. To be clear, however, Mykelti isn't claiming to be part of a willing conspiracy to entrap and beguile Robyn. None of us were trying to deceive her, she emphasized. Mykelti explained that, rather, we were trying to welcome her. She emphasized, we were trying not to fight in front of her, we were trying to put our best foot forward, not deceive. There is a fine line between the two. Doing some extra cleaning and tidying before guests arrive isn't deceitful. Stuffing garbage under the guest bed might make a nasty surprise for a visiting friend, however. Perhaps her sobbin' Robyn Brown nickname and the tears that prompted it are easier to understand when we see things from her perspective. To her, this wonderful man, it's unclear why she believed this about Kody, invited her to join his happy polygamist family. Over time, she realized that he had issues with all three wives, that Meri had tensions with both of the other sister wives. And, famously, Kody doesn't really have much of a relationship with most of his adult children these days. Of course, Robyn seems like she's in too deep to leave, and in too deep emotionally to want to leave. Even if Kody allegedly tricked her into this marriage, she seems to like the wool over her eyes. Now I uncover. Kody and Robyn Brown consider potential new sister wife after woman asks to meet them. Are you itching to join Kody and Robyn Brown in sister matrimony? According to the failed polygamist, one woman reached out, expressing an interest becoming a new wife. Robyn wasn't happy, but maybe not for the reasons that you'd expect. And, in a nauseating turn of phrase, she explained how she could understand how irresistibly attractive Kody must seem. On the Sunday, November 2nd episode of Sister Wives, Kody Brown claimed to Robyn that a woman made contact. He did not share too many details, but alleged that she wanted to get to know the two of them. As a prelude to potentially joining their family, of course. Robyn explained to the camera that this upset her, because it is bad protocol. According to her, seeking to even explore joining a plural marriage or, in this case, making it plural once again, should go through at least one wife. That would be her, the only remaining wife. However, she's not against it entirely. Viewers watched as Robyn processed the idea of a new sister wife. Truth be told, for one split second, I kind of go, Robyn told the camera. She shared, for a split second, I think, oh, wouldn't this be great? Robyn highlighted, this is what I've always wanted for my life. However, she then added, and then I go, how would they fit? In 2014, Robyn joined an existing 4-person marriage as Kody's newest wife. Sister Wives viewers watched, almost in real time, as the remainder of the entire plural marriage unraveled, largely over favoritism. That's going to make any girl's eggs drop. However, Robyn Brown was quick to emphasize how she could see how Kody is simply irresistible. When a young woman sees a married stable man, she announced, that is attractive. Well, say what you will about Kody, But he is married. He's figured out some of his bullcrap, Robyn alleged. He's got a wife that's happy, the famously tearful Sister Wives star described. And he knows how to be a dad, Robyn said of the man who is estranged from most of his adult children. This is when she said something that will haunt us for the rest of our days. I mean, like, I'm sorry, but that's going to make any girl's eggs drop, Robyn quipped. Thanks for the spine-chilling commentary. Robyn then reiterated. Any young woman would be like, oh, he is marriageable material because he's already married. Some might question Robyn Brown's belief in Kody's alleged allure, especially given that he very famously has 3 ex-wives. Is that still appealing? I need to own the failure of the family. This is wise, because I was the leader, he told the cameras. Robyn and I are talking about plural marriage, another wife hypothetically coming in, Kody acknowledged. And, he explained, I'm going, no, because how you do anything is how you do everything. And we'll screw that one up too. Rare self-awareness win for Kody. I'm so scared of it now, I don't even know how I would consider it, Robyn confessed to her husband. That's the only answer I've got. I'm perfectly fine with you. If this story shocked you even a little, don't just scroll. Right finger hit like so YouTube knows fans want the truth. Right finger drop a comment. Do you think Kody can ever repair these relationships? Right finger subscribe because more breaking Sister Wives drama is coming fast. Right finger, and when you're done, watch the next video in this playlist to follow the unraveling Brown family timeline from Garrison's tragedy to today's explosive feud.